All right, so we got which demon traitor Primarch is the most powerful Warhammer 40k lore. Make sure you guys follow my Twitch down below. I'm actually live probably right now as you guys are watching this, so make sure you guys actually come through. If I'm looking right a little bit, that means I'm actually building my loadout for Call of Duty. I'm actually going to be going live playing Call of Duty. So again, make sure you guys actually come through. And let's get right into it. Let's go.
G'day, guys and gal. To say that all Primarchs were equal is to say that cyanide is a solid dietary supplement. It's just not. Although they all excel
he said the Johnny Bravo
in different areas and with the right setup could all defeat each other, it wasn't this neck and neck race. Sanguinius, Horus, the Lion, Guilliman, and a few more were a tier above the rest.
Okay, I thought he was gonna like mention Vulcan. I would have jumped out my seat, yo.
However, with many traitor Primarchs becoming demons and gaining power not just from the Emperor, but also now their patron Chaos God, the power tier list has somewhat shifted. Just because Magnus may have been the most powerful traitor Primarch prior to the heresy, doesn't mean his demon form would still be able to clap Angron, for example. So it does beg an interesting question. Which traitor Primarch, all of whom now appear to be demons, has become the most powerful of them all?
I'm gonna take a guess. I might not be right, but I'm gonna take a guess. I know that Crash Out Angron is probably like top 3. Magnus is I don't know, what did I think I heard something about like Magnus being strong or whatever, but isn't what's his name a demon? No, not Fulgrim, right? Ain't Fulgrim a demon? Didn't he like join the Chaos? Isn't he like a demon? Cause wasn't he like Kyrie Irving with the sword? I heard that he was really powerful as a demon too. Cause don't he got like 4 like swords or whatever? He got like a bunch of arms and he can like still like chop somebody up like diced cheese. I'm gonna go Fulgrim, I'm gonna go Angron, and then I'm gonna go they said demon Fulgrim, Angron, forget it, Magnus, why not?
After all, Horus is very dead, and he was the only one that could be measured as clearly above the rest.
Yeah.
Before we get...
Yo, Horus, bro. I heard that Horus was even stronger than the Emperor for a little bit. That's what I heard, y'all.
Get started, I've made it one of my goals to help change the Warhammer nerd stereotype for the better. A big part of that change is improving your hygiene and grooming. Hence, I've once again partnered up with Manscaped to...
Hey, he just subliminally just roasted everybody that's watching the video. He didn't roast me and my people. Hey, us that's watching it, he ain't roast us. Like we excluded. Like we're on the sidelines. Like we're just watching this, from the nosebleeds. But like, bro, he just roasted 99% of the Warhammer fan base, yo.
Help you with that and unveil a new product. Most of us know Manscaped
He
by
ain't talking
now.
to us,
The
though.
lawnmower.
Let's get into it.
From the currently alive traitors, we have Fulgrim, Perturabo, Lorgar, Mortarion, Magnus, and Angron. Some may argue also Omegon, but some people also shove light bulbs up their assholes for sexual stimulation so those people can fuck up.
Excuse me? Wait. Whoa, hold up. Lord have mercy. Did he just say that people use light bulbs for, Did he just say that? Is that true, y'all? And usually if I'm confused about something, I will look it up. I'm not looking that up, yo. I swear I'm not looking that up. That's disgusting.
Of those, Mortarion, Magnus, and Angron have officially re-entered the setting with spicy lore and new models. However, we can still gauge the power of...
Oh my god, that made me shake a little bit. Yo, you ever like hear something so like just vile and disgusting it makes you shake?
Bravo, Fulgrim, and Lorgar from some of their feats during the end of the heresy, and the bits and bobs in between. Let's first look at Fulgrim. This snaky little slut was one of the only traitors that actually provided consent to becoming a demon. Bit ironic, eh? He went through a pretty convoluted and dramatic ritual to fuel his ascension, and he did get pretty fucking powerful. He became more or less unkillable, gained increased strength, speed, and also gained very potent psychic abilities. Providing some examples now, when Rylanor detonated a virus bomb on Fulgrim's balls, it didn't feel great, but Fulgrim wasn't actually banished by the world-ending superweapon. He actually reformed on Isvan, where the bomb had gone off instead of in the warp. The physical damage he took from this was minor, however the damage to his pride kept him out of the setting for quite a while. When he dueled with Rogal, Rogal fucked him up good, cut him multiple times, cut his hand off, and impaled him with his sword. Fulgrim lit-
YouTube. Majorkill is talking about he talking about video games, video game character lore. He talking about that YouTube. He not talking about none real life YouTube. Let me make this a yo to anybody that's watching. Yo, if there's like a YouTube rep that's watching this, bro, he's talking about lore, yo. He's not talking about real life, okay? I just have to make sure, you know. Come on, you know. Hey, you know.
He just said,
on, man.
ouchie, and instantly healed before telling Dorn that he literally cannot die. Even before he was a demon, Fulgrim's regeneration.
Yo, imagine like chefing somebody up like Chef Boyardee or Chef Gordon Ramsay. Bro, imagine like you chefing somebody up, right, bro? Bro, slit here, slit here, slit here. And then they just instantly just heal up like Wolverine.
And durability was leagues above his brothers. Only
That's
Vulcan had him
work.
beat, and Vulcan was quite literally unkillable.
Yeah. Repeat what he, yo, Majorkill, yo, Majorkill, bro. I always knew you was a real nigga, bro. I love this respect that you're actually giving towards Vulcan, bro.
Even before he was a demon, Fulgrim's regeneration and durability was leagues above his brothers. Only Vulcan had him beat, and Vulcan was quite literally unkillable.
Come on now. I drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high, catch up the news, wake up in the sky, you can tell me I ain't fly. Come on, man, of course, Vulcan, duh, like, come on, bro. Like,
so it's no surprise that he is even hardier as a demon Primarch. When he dueled Guilliman after the heresy, Bobby G didn't stand a chance and had his throat slit, causing his 10,000-year coma. So Fulgrim is definitely a beast, but also has a shitload of weaknesses. Most of them stem from his aloof, uncaring attitude towards everything. He doesn't give a shit about anything anymore, so he doesn't really try. He's content to just jerk off on his pleasure planet. Fulgrim's psycho powers allow him to crush aircraft mid-flight and even rapidly mutate and kill a Warhound Titan.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, Majorkill, he mentioned Vulcan. Like, bro, like, the video is basically done for me. Like, this is amazing, like,
exploding it from the inside out. His psycho powers are very direct though, like a hammer as opposed to a knife, so it's not so much sorcery as it is just power. Now on to Perturabo. Perty hard carried the traitors during the Siege of Terra. Without him, they barely would have even broken the first line of defense.
This damn school
it could be argued that the traitors' biggest mistake was not giving Perty a slap on the ass for a job well done, as Perty quit the siege at its peak because he was sick of all his Darrow brothers. He also beat Angron in a battle as well, but does this carry over to his new Demon Prince form? Perty has really taken a step back from the galaxy's affairs. He more or less just hangs out on his own personal demon world, playing video games and hurling slurs at anyone who is able to kill him. He has wandered around here and there, creating a super virus that mutated numerous Imperial worlds' machinery into bio-organic monsters, hell of a virus. He also provided Abaddon with weapons to aid in one of his Black Crusades, and even faced off against Mortarion and the Death Guard once. Although he was winning the initial battle against the smelly Moth brother, the Death Guard's aura and attritional gifts wore down the Iron Warriors and rusted their armor, eventually forcing them to withdraw. But not before Perty blew up the entire planet. He's a bit of a sore loser like that.
Bro, he's like, I don't know, he kind of reminds me of like Cell from Dragon Ball. That's who he reminds me of a little bit. And also, if I'm looking towards the right, I'm actually building my loadout for you know, for like my live stream. I'm actually probably live streaming right now whenever this video goes up, and I think I actually found my, you know, my loadout. Let me talk about my loadout real quick from Call of Duty. I got a C9, and I got what's the sniper called? Give me 1 second. And then I got a LW3 AI. That sounds like a controller. But I got that sniper. And then I got the C9. That's like my SMG. Yeah, yo, I'm definitely dropping 25, yo. I'm dropping 25 a game.
Demon form is a bit strange. He's basically a mecha-armored giant juggernaut, with his skin looking pale and necrotic, fueling theories that he isn't actually a demon at all, but has interred himself within a custom dreadnought to keep himself alive and prevent the wound Fulgrim did to him from claiming his life.
Wait a minute, so he's not a demon, but at the same time he's like a custom dreadnought? Huh?
That is just the theory though. Current law often states that he is a demon, but that info comes more from unreliable narrators rather than established fact. Overall, he seems more than capable of inventing all kinds of horrors and weapons, but probably can't hit as hard as many of his other brothers. Now onto Lorgar. I'm not going to waste too much time here. In Mortality, Lorgar was a bitch Primarch, easily the weakest in combat. Even after he got a buff from Chaos, he was still at the bottom. He's
got no hands. Bro got all the power, but got no hands. He's like the Hulk. Like, listen, I'm gonna be honest, yo. I didn't mean to, you know, to roast the Hulk like that. Like, you know, the Hulk, he's powerful, whatever. Like the 2008 Hulk was nothing to play with, bro. Hulk smash. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like the new Hulk, bro. Oh man, he got the bro. Thanos gave that man the beats. Did y'all see that movie, bro? Avengers Endgame. Man, Thanos gave him the, man, he was boxing, bro. It was like Muhammad Ali versus some random plumber in the 1950s, bro. Bro, he was giving him the beats, bro, jabbing him out and everything. Yo, the Hulk had nothing on him. I mean, to be honest with you, that type of Hulk, bro, like bro, that Hulk, bro, he was what? He had like glasses on and stuff like that, with like this little weak armor. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. That Hulk was he was a little trash. That 2008 Hulk would have gave Thanos a run for the money. I'm gonna be honest.
Psyker powers were weak compared to Magnus, Mortarion, and even Fulgrim. You would think that his ascension to Demon Prince of Undivided would have changed that, especially since he knew the most about chaos out of all his brothers, so you'd think he would be able to unlock the most power. Well, yeah, nah. The only time we have seen him in action in his demon form is when he confronted Corvus Corax and the two dueled. However, just like what happened when the two previously met on Isstvan, Corvus kicked the shit out of Lorgar and made him run away.
Bro got no hands, bro. He legit got no hands. And he don't got no lines. Bro, he got no lines, no hands, no nothing. He just booty juice.
Sure, Corvus was now more powerful after embracing his inner warp powers and becoming this demon bird beast, but that doesn't take away from the fact that Lorgar is a weak little bitch who is currently hiding from the Raven Lord. The next demon boy is Mortarion. Morty is a pretty solid commander, which might sound weird considering the Death Guard's vibe and appearance, but they do remain quite cohesive. As such, Morty is able to launch some of the more devastating invasions of real space, with himself being a beast of a warrior. His Death Guard resilience has been dialed up to 11, making him immune to most damage and attacks. He can also fly, which is never a good thing to go up against, and his Man Reaper can literally clear battlefields like a farmer scything through wheat. When he went up against the newly revived Guilliman, Morty was just straight up better, overpowering the boy in blue and injecting him with AIDS ragu, quite literally killing the Primarch of the Ultramarines. It took the direct intervention of the Emperor to save him, then come blast Morty back to Nurgle's realm.
Oh, I can't lie to you. I mean, yo. First of all, Vulcan would never go out like that. You know, a G-Thug. I'm sorry. Listen, you went out bad right there, bro. G-Thug, you went out bad right there. I don't want to be like, you know, listen, say what you want. You know, G-Thug, he's amazing and stuff like that. You know, what a leader. But if I'm just keeping it real, bro, G-Thug, you went out bad right there, bro. Vulcan would literally never, bro. I'm sorry. Vulcan would have this dude, bro, upside down, bro. Bro, shaking his body so all the coins can come out, bro. Listen, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just like how I see it, but like, nah. Yo, G-Thug, you went out bad.
You could argue that since Morty is currently a moth in a cum jar in Nurgle's mansion as punishment for losing the Plague Wars, he is weak as shit, but I'd rather compare him at his peak. Morty is probably the best jack of all trades traitor. Solid psycho powers, solid combat prowess, solid durability, and solid command skill.
You know what? I think I would take that over somebody who specializes in like one thing. I feel like if you're like I don't know, it's kind of like a John Cena, if you get what I'm saying. Like if you ever watch wrestling, like John Cena, he really doesn't I mean, I guess you could say his specialty is like his strength, but like he can legit do everything, bro. He gets on like the top rope. He be like sometimes, rarely, he be doing like little like dives and stuff like that. I mean, he's fast, he's quick, he's powerful. Like John Cena is legit, he's like a jack of all trades. Like he's really like, you know, like I would take a John Cena over a Rey Mysterio. You know, Rey Mysterio, he's not really that like strong or whatever, but like, bro, I mean, he is strong, but like he's not as strong as like John Cena or whatever. But like obviously his specialty is like, you know, is like his high flying and stuff like that. I would definitely take a John Cena over a Rey Mysterio, but maybe that's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Now onto Magnus. You would think that Magnus would be the most powerful due to his obscene psychic ability, but his track record is pretty shit, and there's actually an in-law reason for that. When Magnus teleported to Terra, pissed off his dad, got his spine broken by Leman, and was then viciously teleported into the warp, it wasn't very good for his health. His very essence shattered into fragments, with Ahriman and friends having to go around and collect enough to prevent their father from dying. However, his noble shard, one of his largest, was used to create Janus, the first Grey Knight, whilst numerous other shards were destroyed or even destroyed themselves to avoid being absorbed into a demon Magnus. As such, Magnus is not whole and his power is diminished. This is why his various invasions of Fenris have all failed. This is also why he struggled to beat a Space Wolf in melee combat, why Bjorn the Fell-Handed was able to fuck him up pretty good, why Logan Grimnar was able to mince his scrotum with an axe, and why Guilliman was able to hold his own in a fight.
Bro, everybody gave this man the beats. Man, his face and his body was like a punching bag out there, bro. They gave that man the beats. Yo, Magnus, I kind of feel bad a little bit.
Even breaking Magnus's jaw with a fat uppercut.
Uppercut of Doomerson. Hadouken. Oh my goodness.
Sure, these weren't clean-cut fights. Guilliman got some Sisters of Silence to help him during his, but it goes to show that Magnus just isn't as high tier as he should be on paper. At least there is a good reason for it and not just shit writing. And finally, Angron. Angron is a beast in combat. There is no debate here. It was said that only 2 Traitor Primarchs ever had a chance of killing Sanguinius. One was Horus, the other was Angron. Angron did actually get a shot at it.
Oh no, he said Traitor Primarchs. Oh, okay, I was about to say, I thought he said Primarchs at first. I was say, like, you know, because obviously if you would said, like, you know, the Primarchs that could actually, like, you know, beat Sanguinius, Vulcan would have been, like, you know, like the #1 answer, like, you know.
Doing a pretty good job, but not good enough, as Sanguinius triumphed and sent Angron screaming back to hell. This isn't a diss to Angron though, Sanguinius is off his chops. During the siege, Angron was able to take like 1,000,000 shots at once, getting atomized in the process. He then reformed moments later. He would go on to kill Space Marines by the dozen with every strike, survived getting cut like sashimi by Sanguinius, and was an all-round menace. In recent lore, he is even stronger. Since Nurgle's weakening after the Plague Wars, Khorne has arisen as the new superpower of chaos, with Angron getting mega juiced as a result. Angron reforms in the warp extremely quickly after each banishing, and was able to destroy a Xeno Astronomicon on Imperial Nihilus, despite the legendary effort by the Imperial defenders. Angron's defeats were rarely ever the other person smacking him harder than he smacked them. Usually they would exploit his weakness of being a fucking retard. In saying that though, Old Man Lion was able to throw down with Angron and then bludgeon his face in with his shield, banishing him, so it's clear that he isn't quite the top G. It also shows that his durability isn't as good as Mortarian's or Fulgrim's, relying more on his quick formation in the warp rather than being unbeatable on the battlefield. So with all Traitor Primarchs analyzed,
I mean, okay, so it sounds like, if I'm keeping it real, that what was he, Lorgar, whatever, he's gonna be #1. Angron might be #2. And
who is currently the most powerful?
That Lorgar dude, that Lorgar guy.
Well, straight up, it's not Lorgar. I don't need to get into why. It's also not Magnus. Angron would rip Magnus limb from limb while shaking off his attack.
Wait, what do you mean you don't need to get into? What do you mean? Why is he number what? Huh?
Attacks. Perturabo was beaten by Mortarion. And
wait, but you just gassed him up though. Okay, so if it's not Lorgar, then it's Fulgrim. It's the Fulgrim dude. Fulgrim. He's #1. The freak.
As being quite inactive in the setting. It's hard to tell if that means he isn't as strong as his brothers, but we just don't really know, and what we have seen isn't super impressive. That leaves Mortarion, Fulgrim, and Angron. Fulgrim is a beast, seemingly unkillable even by demon standards, and was able to beat Guilliman. However, Mortarion was as well, and that was against a stronger G-Man. Rogal was able to humiliate Fulgrim in a duel, with Fulgrim also relying on a squad of Thousand Suns to stop Rylanor's virus bomb explosion instead of doing it himself. From that, I would say that Morty is greater than Fulgrim, and I can't imagine Angron having much drama sodomizing the Phoenician. This leaves us with Morty and Angron. This is a tough one. These are 2 Traitor Primarchs that actually give shit.
I think Angron's more of a crash out. I'm going Angron as #1.
Go. Morty is more durable and has psychic powers. Angron hits harder, but is more straightforward and mindless. They can also both fly. However, Angron is also mostly immune to psychic attacks due to Khorne giving him a back rub.
Oh, GG's. Done. Angron, the crash out.
So that definitely limits Morty's ability to wear him down with plagues or sorcery. It's a real tough one, but I'll have to give it to Angron.
Yeah.
The fact that he can only be put down for a few weeks at a time is devastating to face against, and whilst the Lion might be old, he is still the Lion, one of the greatest of the Primarchs, so him beating Angron isn't an insult to the Angry Boy. Angron fighting his way through an entire Imperial world's defenses, one of the most defended in all of Nihilus, almost single-handedly, is one of the most insane feats of power in the entire setting, something that none of his brothers could manage. So there you go. Sometimes being the biggest, angriest demon is all you need. True. Angron is here, and he's here to fuck. If you enjoyed the video and you want to support the channel, then pick up the...
Other than that, make sure you guys like the videos, subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you guys go check out Majorkill. Also, I'm most likely streaming right now. Make sure you guys, come through. I'm playing some Call of Duty Warzone, and hopefully you guys actually, catch a vibe. Make sure you guys follow the channel. And other than that, man, I'm gonna see y'all later for the next one. I'm out. Peace out, everybody.